Hello, hello, rise and shine, beautiful people. I pray that this day finds you doing well. Guys, I hope you have a great top of the week. Let's just look forward to promising beginnings, new beginnings. What else? What you looking for, guys? A great week, no problems on the job with coworkers, with the boss. Check this out. Look, let me give you something to ease the stress. If you're looking for a way out, if you're looking for an additional stream of income, if you're looking for something that will last you during the rough times and the shaky times during this economy, I want to share something with you. We're doing a live right now, and I'm about to share it with you. So y'all bear with me. Hello, hello, hello. Like and share, like and share. Gonna go ahead and share my screen in 1 second. Boop. Hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy top of the week. Marvelous Monday. What's going on, y'all? Hold on. Share something with y'all. Right there.
And I want to be bold because you have to be. If your parents are still working, you have plenty of reason to decide that things change today. If your parents are suffering because their jobs are not secure, you're watching your mother and your father suffer, to me, that was more than enough reason to get bold and do some big things. So we got involved in real estate, and that was good, but it wasn't great. And then that conversation led us to a network of people. And what I learned was I needed a mentor. You know, the word mentor was so weird to me. And now it is part of my daily life. Here's what I want you to know. I'm not even talking to you right now. I'm really not. I'm talking to the spirit of you. Because, I know you, you'll say, oh, I'm good, even when you're not. So I'm not talking to you. You will say, let me think about it. Let me do my research when you shouldn't be leaning to your own understanding. So I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to your spirit. I'm not really talking to you because what we do is we fake like everything's okay. And then we have to check our checking accounts to make a lunch decision. So I'm not really talking to you. I'm talking to the spirit of you today. And here's how I do my business. I believe that if I always tell my truth, if I don't exaggerate, if I provide massive value, then the spirit of me will talk to the spirit of you and they'll have a side conversation. And then some decisions can be made. So I want to shout out the people in the chat box that know how to tell some truth and say, me too. I need to break some generational chains. I need to learn a little something about money. It's finally time for me to have an adult conversation about money. And that's what we want to do today. 2.5 years ago, when my girlfriend said, hey, I'm learning to trade. I said, trade what? What's that? Trade what? Here I was, I'd been in real estate. I had great assets. I built a business past $1 million, had a product on Amazon that sold out, a great relationship with overseas manufacturers to keep that going. I built brands. I built six-figure earners. I'd done these things and still I'd never had an adult conversation about money. And so when my friend said, I'm learning to trade, I didn't even know what that meant. Now, what's crazy is 2.5 years ago, when I talked like that, people responded the same way I did. What are you even talking about? And now, now they know just enough to ask the right questions. Now they say, oh, I think I've heard of that. I think I know someone doing that. I think I've seen it. And so we just want to make it super clear exactly what we're talking about and how you can position yourself to win starting now. Not next year, not even next month. You can start winning right now. So why this, right? We know what it is. I don't know if you've ever been a part of the 40-40-40 plan. You work 40 years of your life, right? You give them at least 40 hours a week. And then when you retire, if you're so lucky to have a retirement, you're living off 40% of the money that wasn't good enough in the first place. And then you go do it all over again. You get a second retirement. I can't tell you how much I adored being a nurse. I loved people, But I did not like being 28 years old and my body was breaking down on me. I didn't like putting my babies in 12 hours of nanny and daycares. You know, the daycares only watch your kids 10 hours a day. That's the law, right? So you got to glue together all the other care. I didn't like that. I didn't like my husband deploying into warfare. I didn't like that. And so I understood that my life was good, but good is the enemy of great. I know a lot of you on the line, your life might be good. You might go, no, Wanda, I'm not living paycheck to paycheck. You know, I got a little something. Awesome. But good is the enemy of great. And when I saw this pie chart that is backed by the cash flow quadrant, which is a strategy that millionaires use, the cash flow quadrant had a conversation with me and it said, hey, listen, I know you're a nurse. I know you make good money, right? You're in a different bracket now. Your friends respect you, but you're still hurting. You're taxed more than anybody you know. You have no investments. Your dollars, they just don't go as far. The days are long and the years are fast. So then I said, well, I'll be self-employed. And we got into real estate. And you guys, I believe owning is powerful. But the problem trying to invest and trying to do big things with no capital, that's just tough. And it's not smart. So I experienced self-employment and it taught me a lot of lessons. What it mostly taught me is I really want to be a business owner instead of being self-employed. I'd really like someone else to do all this paperwork and walk people through potential properties and investment. I'd rather someone else show up at 8 a.m. to open the doors for the inspectors. And so then I started changing my mind to business ownership. And when I got around business owners, and we're going to talk about a piece of that today, when I got around business owners, they said, hey, psst, the real money isn't investing. And I listened because I learned that when someone has something you want, you listen. I also learned that if I buy the opinion of the people around me who are broke, I have to also buy their lifestyle. My friends were nurses. They were making $40,000, $50,000 a year, and that was the most they'd ever made, just like me. So when I said, you know what, I think I'm going to leave nursing and I'm going to go pursue business, they looked at me like I was crazy. But that's what they were supposed to do because that was their understanding. Some of you have been having people look at you like you're crazy your whole life. You never felt like you fit in. For some reason, no matter where you go, there's just something inside of you that says, man, how come I never feel at ease? I just don't fit in. It's because you were never meant to fit in. You were supposed to lead. I'm looking for leaders today because we need to go into our communities and let them know, hey, there's another way. This is real. This one's legit. It will work. And it's not a blessing loom. It's not a predatory system that leaves people at the bottom with no money. It's not that. And so when my rich and wealthy friends said, the real money is in investing, I said, well, where do I go? What do I do? And I'm so grateful for my network. I'm so grateful that I would walk into rooms and I would pretend I belonged there because I just was desperate to hear higher level conversations. That's how I met people like Dr. Kathy Kirkland, 7-figure trader. That's how I met people like Dr. China Bethley, multiple 7-figure woman. That's how I met people like Dr. Jewel Tankard, multiple 7-figure woman, because I had the bravery to walk into rooms and just for a second, pretend that I belonged there so I could hear enough to do something different. That might not connect with you. That's fine. I'm looking for leaders today. And so here's what I decided to do 2.5 years ago. I told my friend, can you teach me? I want to learn too. And what I love the most about what we're going to show you is that it's super simple, guys. You're not going to hear me say the word if, maybe, hope, pray. You're going to hear me say done, happen, testimony, truth, because that's what's happening. So the first thing we're going to do, this is 3 steps. It's easy. First, we got to have a conversation. We want to let you in on a couple of rules because when it comes to the world that we're about to expose you to, there's some rules. We want you to have all reward, low risk. We're here to make money. And so first, we got to let you in on a conversation, let you know some of the rules. The second thing we got to do is take those fundamentals and now we're going to apply them. All right. Hey, I want you to partner with a 6-7-figure trader. I want you to commit to an educator that you can follow. I love this so much. I trade every Wednesday, Thursday, and Sunday night for 1 hour. That's it. I'm not trying to do more than that. I really don't want to. I love spending time with my family. I love vacationing. I love traveling. I love philanthropy work in my community. I want to do other things. So every Wednesday, Thursday, Sunday night, I jump on at 10 o'clock my time when the kids are supposed to be asleep and I trade. And my goal is simple, 8% that evening. That's it. I'll show you what those numbers look like at the end for those of you who want to see what 8% can look like. And then the third step, we're going to pair you not just with the educator, but we're going to give you the same tools that that educator is using to teach you. You get to take home, not just watching that scanner as they use it. They're going to use it. They're going to help you make money. And then we're going to send you home with that scanner so that you can use it on your time to make money. Some of these tools are apps that send you a notification just to give you a heads up. There's some money here. You might want to eyeball this one. Hey, swipe coin. Hey, Bitcoin's doing this. Make a move real quick. Click a button real quick. Some of the tools are so simple that they're just sending you notifications. Where are my busy people at? Busy people, this is for you. See, busy people, I know what that's like to be a busy person. My God, I worked 12-hour shifts. They were really 14-hour shifts, you guys, through travel, commuting, daycare trips. And then I would come home and be a mom. If I was lucky, I got 4 hours of sleep and a shower. So I know what it's like to be busy. But let me tell you something about the busy spirit. You will always be busy because as soon as you clear some time in your calendar, what do? You fill it as soon as possible. That's what busy, successful people do. And so we have opportunities for you to learn and earn on the go. Can you copy and paste like this? Thumb down, thumb up, thumb down again. That's it. Copy and paste. This is for busy people also. What I love is that the person who created this concept, the family who came together to say, we can really make this mainstream, they had an opportunity to really price this at whatever they wanted. And I will tell you, as someone who has benefited heavily from these systems, I really could be paying them a piece of my profits, but that's not what it takes. What I love is that Christopher Terry, our CEO, our founders, Isis de la Torre, they wanted to come together and they wanted to make this super affordable. I mean, super affordable, less than a grocery trip for a family, less than what you accidentally spend at Target. That's how affordable. And so I want to kind of just provide some clarity real quick. We teach 3 types of trading. Don't get obsessed with the details. The person that invited you can explain this later. We teach Forex. We teach high frequency Forex. And we also teach digital Forex, which is known as cryptocurrency. Each of our packages are the same. $235 to get started, $175 a month to keep up with it. This is a money-making tool. I don't know about you guys, but my money-making tools usually cost me way more, okay? I've got properties in West Texas. I promise you I pay more than $175 a mortgage, all right? I've got websites and brands I manage. I promise you I pay my developer more than $175 a month. There is nothing I've ever been involved in to create cash flow for myself that was as affordable as $175 a month. So it's a little hard for me to understand when people say, I want to do great things. I want to escape where I'm at. And then they have a problem with the barrier of entry. Listen, when something is free, it's because you are the product. When something's free, it's because you are being leveraged. You are the product. What we have has proven itself over and over again. And we are proud to be the most affordable, real, and proven online educational platform that provides actual results, that has a true system in place. This is not glued together, okay? This is a system that has brought some of the greatest minds in the industry together to create this product, the fastest servers that our educators run on. We have the best in the marketing team. We have the best chief officers in place because we are serious about tailoring to and giving massive value to 1 million families, 1 million families like yours. So $235 to get started, $175 a month. If you're thinking, I want it all, I want to do it all. I want to do cryptocurrency. I want to do regular Forex. I love binary options. Then what I would tell you is that you can access the Elite Academy. The good thing is, guys, it's not $700 for all the packages. It's $325 to get started with that, $275 a month. I love it. See, when I first started with just the entry-level package. I was like, let me taste this a little bit and see if it's real, okay? And the fruit exposed itself to me. And it wasn't even a month in that I said, I need the Elite package because there's conversations I don't have privilege to. There's conversations about cryptocurrency that I'm not having because I didn't buy that package. There's conversations about binary options that I don't have access to because I didn't buy that package. I don't know, guys, what you're going through, where you're from, what your experience has been, but here's my experience. I'm so sick of being left out of wealth conversations because of where I come from, who I am, what I look like, my experiences. I am tired of this world telling me that I need to enter through the back door. And so when someone invites me to enter into a conversation from the front door, I take it. And so we're inviting you to enter into a wealth conversation right through the front door. Our job is to show you massive value right away. So plug you onto this platform so that you can see it is absolutely real. Whichever package makes sense for you, awesome. Ask your friend what they're doing. They'll tell you what they're doing. Personally, I love trading on Swipe Coins. I love getting a trade alert about what Bitcoin's gonna do because I double dip. I don't just trade, then I buy. Personally, I love traditional Forex and the London payout session with Dr. Kathy Kirkland. I love looking at those scanners with Lee Allen, learning more about the market, really getting an intimate knowledge about money. I love it. I love trading binary options late at night with Matthew Thayer. So personally, I want to make money in as many ways as possible. Maybe you've never had an and mindset. Maybe your whole life you've been told to pick and choose. And so you're used to picking and choosing. I want to invite you to take advantage of everything we have to offer. Forex and cryptocurrency and binary options. This is an and conversation. I want to invite you to do that. Absolutely do what makes sense for your family. $235 to get started, $175 a month, $324 for the full package, $275 a month. The scanners and tools that are add-ons, you don't really have to worry about those right now. If your friend has something that they adore, listen to your friend. They're making money with it. Ask them, what tool are you using? I could go on and on about every single tool in this lineup. I have used all of them. All of them have made me money because I got to know what I'm talking about. So if you're on the line, you're thinking, well, which one do I need? Don't even worry about that right now. We know how to onboard you. We know how to bring you in and make it all make sense. The only thing you got to consider is, am I in a position to get started? Going back to that and mindset, our company really believes that one of the most powerful things you can do in the year 2020 is to expose the people you love and trust. To expand a brand, oh, that's huge. When you share something on Instagram, expect to get paid for it because Instagram does. When you share something on Facebook, you should expect to get paid for it because Facebook does. You know, I was talking to a girlfriend this week about a hair product and face makeup and lotion and music I love. And as I was doing all that, I was thinking in my mind, man, I am marketing for free. That's just what we've kind of accepted. But I want you to consider how many times you've gone on a celebrity's social media or an influential person's social media, and they have a link in their bio. Here's a clue. You need a link in your bio. What do you offer? What value can you give? Maybe no one's ever asked you that, but I believe that there's businesses and solutions inside of you and that you should be tailoring them to meet the masses. You should be giving your community some value. I want to show you something real quick, guys. I love pulling up the Academy and showing you what this looks like. So I'm going to share my screen briefly, and I want you to see live some of the things that I just talked about. And then we're going to get to my favorite part of what we do. I'm actually logged into my account right now. Can you guys see this? So beautiful. I love it so much. Right here, the Academies. Step one, can you watch some videos? Okay. You just click on the topic and you watch the videos. Our videos are anywhere from 60 seconds to 10 minutes. Do you have 60 seconds to increase yourself? What a shame in this time to not have no time to increase yourself. 60 seconds, some of these videos. And they've absolutely positioned me to have an adult conversation about money. My second thing that I talk about, go live. Let me show you what this looks like. This is the actual platform, you guys. You can go pick the topic you're learning right now. I've been really focused on learning a new style of trading known as binary options. Everyone will have their own path, but that's just what I've been doing. Watching Maddie Thayer, Wednesday, Thursday, Sunday nights, just a great schedule for me. You can go back and see the recorded sessions. You can go back and see his favorite sessions so that you can know what he believes you should learn. I can watch every recording I've ever missed. I love this because it's on my time. And just to show you guys a little bit of what this looks like, give me a sec as I'm moving around the internet here. I want to show you just like 30 seconds of what it feels like to learn from a 7-figure trader. From someone, I'm not guessing that he's a 7-figure trader, you guys. I am seeing that he's a 7-figure trader because it's right there on his screen. I can see it for myself. So I'm not trusting blindly that he's a 7-figure trader. He's showing me exactly what he is. Give me a second. This wants to kick me out. One sec. And I'm learning from him. Every time he takes a trade, I take a trade. Every time an educator takes a trade, you have an opportunity to take a trade. So I log in here and I just watch. Let me give you 30 seconds of one of my favorite videos. Give me a quick sec. This is mind-blowing to me because in this segment, he asks people that are brand new, hey, real quick, friend, did you make money with me? Did you guys see what I did? Did you make money with me? I want you to see the response.
I just cleared $4,250. So $4,250 in 3 minutes. Now, let's just see who else cleared. Let's go to go live. Let's check this out real quick. Let's go. So look at all these dollar signs. Guys, write your payouts in the chat. Let's see what you guys made on that setup. But look at all of these dollar signs, guys. And to be honest, this is the simplified way of cash trap. I just made it even just a step further, easier. So we got $44.20. We got $6,000. We got $17, $17, $500, $85, $10, 15, 9, 30, 170. Let's go.
Seeing is believing. That's just about 30 seconds of what it looks like to trade live with an educator. To have someone virtually hold your hand and say, don't worry about it, I got you. We'll learn as we go. And that's exactly what I've done. Can you mimic? We're not asking you to be great. We're not asking you to know everything on day one. We just want to know, can you be coachable and can you mimic? And now I get to show you my favorite part because here's my story. When I got started in this, I had no idea, I never heard of trading. I didn't know anyone who was trading. The only people I knew were the couple of women that I trusted that were telling me their experience. And I said, okay, well, can I make money too? If you're saying that this has happened for you, I want to participate too. So that night I got started. And the first thing I did, guys, I got on Dr. Kathy Kirkland's session. It was 2 a.m. She was teaching us about when the banks open and how there's momentum at certain times. She was teaching us scripture that points to foreign exchange trading, Ecclesiastes 11, the Proverbs 31 woman, it's all up in there. And she was teaching us how to have the mindset of a winner and how to have good expectations in this market. And that night I took my very first profitable trade, and it wasn't a big old trade, 0.01. That's all I did. And I made $1.16. It was not huge. But what I saw is wait, that seed just grew. What if that seed was a little bigger? What if it was 0.10? What if it was $1? What would have happened? And they said the same thing would have happened. It would have magnified at the same rate. And in that moment, I made a decision. I said, okay, I don't know really everything I need to learn, but I know I can learn. I've done hard things before. I was a nurse. I've jumped up on someone's body and resuscitated them, cracked their ribs, been there with them. I know what it looks like to call cold blue in a hospital. I've done hard things. You have done hard things. And look at you here, thriving, looking good. I can see you. You've done hard things. This was not as hard as I was making it. I was so grateful that when I got started, there was a network of traders, over 160 of them, that could show me literally, not tell me, show me how to make money in the market. So when I started to make money, guess what I did, guys? I started to screenshot, send, hey, little sis. Screenshot, send, hey, best friend, hey, cousin. because that's who I am. When I win, I want many people to win. And I started to say, I don't really know everything, but what I do know is that I've seen it for myself and it's proven. You need to get on one of these webinars. Maybe you're watching me right now because you were invited, just like I was invited. And you're seeing this and you're thinking, oh man, is this real? Check your gut right now. What do you think? You know, you have discernment. You were created in the image of God. So you got some sense. What do you think? Do you think that we're getting this excited to lie? Because I know some of us have a suspicious spirit, and that's not a good thing, but we do. We have suspicious spirits. And it's part of the reason why we never start anything. We don't pursue greater relationships. We don't leave where we are. We're so suspicious that we never move. I'm talking about $235. I want you to think about all the silly things you did when you were 19, 20, 21, 22. Shout out to the youth on the line, the millennials on the line, the next generation. I love you. You guys are the movers and shakers. I want you to think of all the things you've spent $235 on that have not brought you income, didn't even have a shot of bringing you income. Everybody right now, look at your cell phone. This thing right here, way more than $235. I just want to turn it into a money-making machine for you. So my favorite part about this is when I started to share the concept, the company said, hey, just so you know, there's an opportunity for you to get paid. We want to send you a paycheck. We just need your permission first. So I became an independent business owner at the right time. And what I did is I started to share my link, and the company would pay me $25, $50, depending on what they purchased. I would get a bonus. I thought that was awesome because I shared a link and because someone saw the value I saw. But here's the part that really excited me. There was a plan. It wasn't just about signing someone up and that's it. It was about making sure, following through, that that person came and that they got what they wanted. And that's what we get rewarded for. So I told my sister, I told my mom, my husband told his brother. And right there, those three people who I adore started trading with us. The best part is we were making money together. We were learning together. And then the company started to pay me $150 a month. I said, okay, I'll take it. What did I do with those three? I just did what was done for me. Answer the question, answer the phone, plug them into your mentor. A real friend will introduce you to their mentor. A real mentor will introduce you to their mentor. And so those three, we made sure they got value. And those three turned to 12. And when those three turned to 12, I was now earning $600 every single month. Not up to $600. We don't play funny money language here. $600. Why? Because my three got value. And then those 12, we did the same thing. Give them value. Make sure they understand. Make sure they're getting what they came for. Introduce them to your mentor, the most powerful thing you can do for someone. Those 12 turned to 30. I was now earning $1,000 every single month in residual income from this company. Residual means every month. And I looked at that number and I said, wow, I got properties that I leveraged pretty good bank debt on to earn $1,000 a month in rental income. And I had to go through all types of questions from an underwriter. I had to almost be offended by some of the questions they asked me, right? To get that $1,000 a month. And you mean to tell me that I can just come here, engage, share my true testimony, and when people's interest is piqued, I introduce them to my mentor, allow them to do their job, explaining this the right way, and I can earn $1,000 a month? No toilets need to be fixed for that money? Oh, that was exciting for me. But it didn't stop there. I started to take a closer look at this income plan. And what this plan spoke to me is it spoke to me that I had value, that I was in a place where I was finally going to get paid what I was worth. My story is not typical, but it's true. Without any favors, no sneakiness, and nothing that I'm not openly, transparently saying to you right now. My family just got excited about this concept. We opened our mouth and we told people, hey, psst, this is where the money's at. Just like someone told me. And in 60 days with the rank of Chairman 10, a minimum of $10,000 a month in income, a minimum of 10 grand a month in income on top of our trading, which was going really good. And so that at that point, my husband and I, we looked at each other and we said, 60 days, 10 grand? My husband gave 15 years to the United States Air Force, medically retired out, diagnosed with lupus. There's a whole bunch of other things that you can't see. And his retirement income as a pilot, as a commander, an aircraft commander, you guys, about $3 grand-ish. Got 5 kids, that's grocery money. 15 years, multiple deployments, $3 grand. And you know, we're lucky to get that because most people will give 40 years to a company, 30, 20 years to a company, and they don't take anything home. I want you to be paid what you're worth. And let me tell you, in the year 2020, the most powerful way to make money is to find something you love, work out a deal where you get a piece, and then go tell everyone you can. That's the most powerful way to make money in the year 2020. We are in a time where information is everything. Some of us are still working off old industrial advice. Go to school, get good grades, get a good job, get one with retirement, honey, maybe some medical too. That's industrial age advice, which is why our mothers and fathers are not where they want to be, because they were taking industrial age advice. If no one's told you, it's the digital age. Money is no longer in the form of coins and dollars. You can't even get change back right now. And so we're trying to just tell you with as much urgency, love, grace, and spirit of truth as possible, it's real. Come in, lean in, see it for yourself. Currently, I'm a Chairman 25. This company pays me $25,000 every single month, plus a nice bonus that brings that closer to 30. I did not come to this company to make $25,000 a month. I came to get everything, to get all the wealth that's been stolen from my last name, to get all the wealth that my ancestors could not take back. I came to get everything this company offers. And right now, the top rank of our company is not even on this compensation sheet. $750,000 a month, every month. And there's 4 individuals in our company that are earning that. And when I look at them, I realize that the same creator that made them made me. They have nothing in them that I don't have. I'm not better than them, but they're not better than me. And I'm going for everything I can while I still have breath in my body, because some people didn't wake up today, and I'm excited to be here. 2.5 years ago, when I was looking for something, I was going through my own global crisis. So when I see people shifting and I see people making decisions for their family, it gets me excited, because I know that sometimes we gotta have our back against the wall before we go, all right, let me do something. For some of us, that's what it takes. We are what I like to call God's a little disobedient children. You know, we need to have our back against the wall before we go, all right, let me do something. That's okay. You've learned your lessons. Let's go make up for it. And now my family, let me tell you, I'm so blessed. I know where my real treasures are. So don't think I'm tripping. I know where my true treasures are. But it feels really good to right now be able to be a solution to people, to be able to have more than enough, to have overflow so I can help the people around me. It feels good to be the one giving and not the one borrowing. I'm not sure what you're ready to do. I know I'm talking to a leader on the line. I could feel it in my gut, and I know you could feel it in yours. So for those of you that are just happy where you are, God bless you. I'm so grateful I got to spend this time. I may not be talking to you. I'm talking to the person who's hungry, who wants more, who's sick and tired, who think it's only them suffering. It's not. Maybe I'm talking to the person, you make 6 figures, but you're sick of that. You've been there so long, you're ready for more. To do it with no overhead, to do it without having to worry about traditional business right now in this state of the world. Ask the right questions. Dr. Jewel taught me one perfectly placed relationship will radically change your life, so much so that your great-great-grandchildren will feel it. And that's exactly what I did. I got in close and I said, you're not leaving me behind. Whether you like it or not, you're about to be my best friend. And I made a decision, and now my family is on just an incredible track. We are absolutely debt-free, 100% debt-free. I don't owe no man nothing. I answer my phone with an attitude when I don't know the number now. Hello? Who's this? You know? Sometimes I know what it's like when you can't even really answer the phone with the attitude. You got to actually fake the voice a little. I've been there, but I answer the phone with an attitude now. I owe nobody nothing. Everything that comes into my house is diversified so that I can continue to build wealth for my children and my grandchildren. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. And what I know is I've just gotten started. And believe it or not, earning $30,000 a month in this company, I'm nothing special, y'all. I'm like on the lower middle part of this compensation plan. I'm still a student. I still don't know what I'm doing. I'm so grateful. So if you're on the line and you're thinking, you know what, this is what I want to do. Here's the call to action. This is where the coachability starts. This is where it starts right here. If you're saying, yep, I'm willing to listen to a 7-figure mentor, then I'm talking to you right now. Text your friend back and say, I'm ready to get started. What do I need to do next? Not tomorrow, not when you got the money, not when your spouse gives you permission. That's out of order anyway. Right now, when the Spirit is speaking to you, because that's what I did. And you know what was nuts? When I brought it to my husband, he told me he had been looking at something like this anyway. You might be running from confirmation because you're scared to bring up a conversation. I appreciate you. I love you, child of God. I'm so grateful to have you on this call. Welcome to the team, because there is no decision to be made. It's only yes decisions. Do you want more? Are you tired yet? Are you tired yet? Are you done doing it your way? I want you to be open-minded, be coachable. Welcome to the team. Guys, thank you so much for being on the line. Listen, I started the day because the big conversations are coming for the rest of the day. Like, I had to say, let me go first, because what's going to happen the rest of the day is incredible. You know, we don't lead with money here. We don't lead with money. But if you participate in these calls from noon Central Standard Time till 6 p.m., by the time you get to 6 p.m., you would have heard over $1 million a month in conversation. I'll put it that way. 7 figures a month in conversation, just tapping into 6 people that you didn't know before you woke up today. So I want to encourage you to get on this next call. It's starting in about 15 minutes. And the people that have had the pleasure to be under their tutelage, I just want you to know they've radically changed my life. I am telling you this with as much urgency as I can, because I needed people like this to shake me up, to challenge me just a little bit, and to say, are you tired yet, my love? And so, guys, the next person that's going to be coming on the call, let me just check my schedule. I want to make sure I get this one right, because we have so many powerhouses on the line today. The next person that's going to be coming on the call is our mentor, Chairman 100, Dr. Joel Tankard. Listen to me. If you have any respect for anything I've just told you, if there is anything I said that made you think, man, me too, I'm a mom, I'm a dad. If you have anything inside of your spirit moving right now, do me a favor. Don't just get on this 1 o'clock call. Bring somebody with you. Even if you haven't started right now, even if you got to get your coins together, I'm giving you an action step as your new money friend. Send somebody the link right now, risingprofit.com. The woman you're about to hear from in just this company, I think this is her smallest source of income, you guys. She makes $100,000 a month in this company, and she don't even have to do this. She is a dynamic investor. She has a group called the Millionaires Club, where she basically takes people from 0 to 7 figures. Proven. She is an investor. She is a godly woman, a co-pastor of a church. Her and her husband have a church in Tennessee known as the Destiny Center. So they're building their heavenly wealth and their earthly wealth. I love it. Those are the examples I need. She is a beautiful mother, a dynamic wife. She's taught me how to love, be a businesswoman, provide for my children, and truly be a Proverbs 31 woman. If you have any respect for the idea of wealth, for the idea of falling into alignment, I am not asking you, I am telling you, get on risingprofit.com 10 minutes, and right now for the next 5 minutes, invite someone. You have a Wanda Webb in your phone right now, and she's probably in her prayer closet asking God, did he forget about her? You have someone in your phone right now that had to put bread and milk back on the conveyor belt this week. Please do not let your pride get in the way of helping someone else. I am so happy and grateful that my girlfriend said, I think I'm trading, because just that sentence right now gave me my wealth back, resurrected all.
All right, all right. There you have it, guys. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I really appreciate y'all. Man, that Wanda Webbs, she's always absolutely amazing and dropping nuggets. You heard her story. If you're just tuning in, go back, rewind. Her and her husband, guys, they've only been with us a little over 2 years, making over $25,000 a month. They're helping families around the world. Her husband is a retired veteran or pilot as well, guys, and they have beautiful children and they're helping families. She could have said no because she already was making good money as a nurse, but she fired her boss and she's over here in this space helping a ton of people to make money work for them. Guys, we're just trying to show you some new information, the new rules to money, instead of always working for money, putting all that labor in. Let's get wise. Let's get smarter and intake this knowledge that we have to offer. We're strictly an educational platform. Let's connect. If you want the tools that we're using, if you want the education, you too can put yourself in position to make as much money as you want on a day-to-day basis. And guess what? Whatever you make is 100% profit for you. We don't take any money. We just provide education. So when you link up with us, you're paying for a ton of support, education, mentorship, guys, and extra stuff that we just throw in there because we love helping people. So God bless you. I'm Tasha the Boss Chick. You know what to do. Inbox me. Go to my website if you're ready to join. SayYesAndWin.com. SayYesAndWin.com. Thank you guys for tuning in. Absolutely amazing. I love, love, love the information. We'll be back on Rise and Profit. That's Rise, the letter N, profits.com at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time at the top of the hour. Meet us back if you missed this at Rise, the letter N, profit.com on Zoom. Be my guest to get connected. Make sure you reach back out to me. God bless you. I have a